Hello from Brazil. Today I have a Sezane review. I actually ordered some pieces while I'm here in Brazil, which is the first time. I never ordered anything from Sezane from a different country, but I wanted to mention that these pieces, they have been on my wish list for the longest time. So these are not from the latest drop. In fact, I don't normally buy a lot of pieces during the summer because I don't really wear them enough. I definitely wear more knits and pieces for the cold weather. So I just wanted to make a small order and I got some pieces to share with you. While in Brazil, I actually went to Farm Rio as well, and I'll be sharing by the end of the video some of the pieces I found. It's so much cheaper here in Brazil, so every time I come here, I want to make sure that I check out their stores. So the first one I wanted to show you, it's from Sezane, is this blouse that I'm wearing. This is the Lupe Blouse, and that was sold out for the longest time. So this was on my wish list, and I really wanted to get it because I thought it was a very pretty style. The scoop neck really caught my eye, and also this opening here at the bottom. I thought it was a really beautiful piece for summer, and I really wanted to get my hands on it. So I got size 4, my usual size. I would say it's true to size, but if you're in between sizes, you can go a size up. So this one is in cotton. It's very lightweight, but a really nice cotton. Actually, I feel like this is linen. I would check the composition and let you guys know, but now touching this, it just feels more like linen than cotton. I believe that's linen. But such a great fabric. It feels very lightweight, breathable, so great for warmer days. And this style is just so unique. I love how this looks on the body. It does have a big, like a scoop neck. It doesn't bother me, but I'm sure some of you would prefer something a little more modest. And I just love how flattering that is. It's cropped, it shows a lot, so not for everyone. But to me, this is one of the prettiest blouses they have on the website right now. I think it's so Sezane, it feels so romantic, but at the same time feels sexy and youthful. So I just really love that. The lace detail, the buttons in the front, and this little scalloped detail here at the bottom and also here. I think it's just so beautiful. So this was the only blouse I bought this summer from Sezane. I thought it was the most beautiful one. Another piece I wanted to show you is also in linen. It's the Dogan shorts. I hope I'm saying it right. It's also in linen, but this linen, it's thicker. So I would say this is more structured. This feels like a really great quality linen. And I did get the matching will jacket as well. They have this Linda vest, which is really pretty and it looks great with the shorts. But I ended up getting just the will because I thought I wouldn't wear the Zelinda enough. Now this is a size 4, US 4 or 36, French size, and it fits me perfectly. I think the waist is excellent. I wanted to show you the closure, how it closes. So it has this button here in the front and also this to secure everything in place. And it also has a zipper, which is really smooth and easy to go up and down. I love the pleats. I think it makes it more flattering. It also looks a little more formal than if it didn't have that. Absolutely love that it has pockets. I don't know who makes shorts without pockets. Pockets are so functional and these are quite deep and really nice. One thing I don't love about these shorts is the fact that it's a little bit too long for me. I prefer shorter shorts, but I'm sure a lot of you would actually prefer this length or something more like Bermuda shorts. It feels more formal and more appropriate for certain occasions, but to me, I just prefer a little bit shorter. I absolutely love these. I think they are really great. Sometimes Sezane shorts, they're not that flattering for my proportions. I do have a smaller waist compared to my hips, so hourglass shape, and sometimes it's really hard to find bottoms that work. I keep saying that. I'm sorry if you have heard this before, but there's always someone new on the channel, and I wanted to make sure everybody knows that. All my measurements and the links will be down below if you guys want to check out. So the will jacket is definitely a staple piece. It's something that's on the website in so many different colors and styles. It's just beautiful, beautiful jacket, like utility jacket. And this one was exciting to get because it's in linen. So I never saw a will jacket in linen. It's a more lightweight fabric and it feels great for summer and warmer days. Obviously, you're not going to layer this. At least I don't think it's a great idea to go with a knit and then put a linen jacket on the top just because it's not functional. It's not going to protect you from the wind because it's breathable and it's not gonna make you warm. So it's not the type of fabric that's made to make us warm. So I would say you can definitely get your usual size. They do recommend that you go a size up if you're in between sizes. And I see why, because the sleeves are slightly like snug and a little bit short, like bigger measurements than me, but still wear a small. I would say you could go with a medium in that case. But it's a beautiful jacket. I think it's very functional, it's beautiful, so flattering, and one of those pieces that you just throw on and you're ready to go. I love this about Sezane because these are basics, but they do feel sophisticated. They feel like a chic style and a little bit of a tomboy because it's so square. It's just like boxy. It doesn't really feel tailored or anything. But I love whale jackets. I think they are such a great piece to have in our wardrobes. Since we're talking about this color, which is beautiful, it's this gorgeous rust color, I ordered the Lindsey dress, which I have reviewed last year. And I love this dress so much, but I got an ecru last year. I didn't purchase, but I did make a video. And I have this video still on if you guys want to see. If you're interested in knowing more about Sezane dresses, I have this video just sharing my opinion on which ones are the best if you have hourglass shape like me. And obviously, the ones that I don't recommend for our type of body would be great for you if you don't have a similar body to mine. So hopefully this video will be helpful. I'll link here in case you want to check that out. But the Lindsey dress is just beautiful. It's form-fitting. It's such a great fabric. It definitely reveals a little bit. I would say it's hard to wear a bra with this because the straps are just a little bit thin. So you would have to go with a strapless bra or maybe just a little patch to cover your nipples and that's it. But other than that, it's a beautiful dress. It does reveal everything. So if you're not a person who feels comfortable showing your breasts or showing your belly or showing your hips, I would say this dress is not for you. But if you like the idea of a bodycon dress that's not too clingy, I think the Lindsey is really beautiful. The fact that it's a midi dress, it also feels a little chic, more elegant than if you had this super tight dress and it was super short and revealing too much. So I really like this. I think you can dress it up or down. That would be a great dress to wear during the fall. If you want to put a jacket, maybe a jeans, like a denim jacket, or even a leather jacket, I think it would look really, really pretty. I got my usual size, which is small, and I think it's great. Last year, I wanted to try the medium because I felt the ecru was just a little too clingy, especially on my hips, but I did lose weight, so the small now just feels perfect. Another piece that I was super excited to get, and it was sold out on my size, was the Benita Jumpsuit. This is a beautiful piece. It's in khaki. That would be more of a summer piece, I would say, just because it's a short jumpsuit. But if you live in a place that doesn't really have a super strong, crazy winter, I would say you can wear this all year round. It's a great piece. This is in 100% cotton, so it doesn't really have any stretch, no elastane. And even though it doesn't have this stretch, I feel it's super, super flattering. It's just really nice on the body. It feels comfortable. It is a nice and sturdy cotton, but doesn't feel like too heavy for summer. Because I do have a couple of jumpsuits from Sezane, and they are a little bit on the heavy side, and it feels too warm when it's warm outside. So this one is still nice and lightweight, even though it has some body like on the fabric. And as you can see, it has the belt, so it makes it really nice and flattering, like cinching the waist. I absolutely love the color, and I just wish one thing for this one. It would have been nice if they had a zipper here at the bottom, because it's all buttons, and I just feel this can be a little complicated, for example, when you go into the bathroom. Like if you really need to go to the bathroom, it would be quite tricky to unbutton this whole thing. I don't know if you ever had a situation like this. I'm getting used to my hair. I'm sorry that I'm touching it so much. I cut about a week ago and I'm still getting used to it, but I really like how it turned out. So this one, just getting back to the jumpsuit, I went with the size 4, which is my usual size, with 36, and to me it fits perfectly. The length is great, the way that hugs my hips, and it doesn't have a lot of room here like left, which I really appreciate. The thing with jumpsuit is that sometimes if you have like a longer torso, it can be really tight and uncomfortable, or if you have a shorter torso like me in general, it just feels too loose on the top and kind of weird. So this one didn't give me this impression. It just feels really nice and flattering, and I was really happy to get like put my hands on it. Some of the pieces from Farm Rio that I got, I wanted to show you real quick because these were so pretty, and I was excited to see them like in the store. The thing with Farm is that those pieces are just so unique and one of a kind that if someone is walking in one of these, you know from far that this person is wearing Farm. So I don't normally invest in these pieces a lot because I do think you wouldn't get enough wear out of them, at least in my opinion, at least in the United States, because these pieces, for example, if I paid, let's say, $200 in a pair of pants in the United States, I would say I can get like 5 pieces here in Brazil. So every time I come to Brazil now, I make sure that I go to the store just to check out what they have because these pieces are just so beautiful. And I did grab some of these that you guys are seeing. If you want any information on them, let me know. I will definitely put the links below, but keep in mind that they would not be available in the United States or probably other countries. I think you would have to order from the Brazilian website in order to get these delivered. I'm not sure if you saw my latest video. I shared some pieces from Fabrique. It's actually the pants that I'm wearing right now. These are so nice and so flattering. And I also shared some floral pieces that are stunning. I'm sure you guys will love that. So I'll put the link here so you can check that out. Thank you so much for watching and hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye.